Hey everyone out there, my name is Dee, and I want to tell you today about Chris Standring's Play What You Hear Volume 2. Now, Chris has been around for a while. He's a music educator. He's a professional recording artist. He's been playing for over 20 years. And back in around the year 2000 or so, he had a lot of manuscripts for writing things he's come up with, and he created a program called Play What You Hear, which is basically a jazz guitar program. So this is for people that want to learn jazz. Let me just get that right out of the way, okay? Well, over the years, Play What You Hear was intended for guitarists, they wanted to jump to the next level in their playing, played in rock bands, maybe dabbled in jazz a little bit, and, but really wanted to learn more about how to unlock everything that comes to a guitar when it comes to jazz, because you can get locked in all kinds of chord shapes and patterns. You get really used to going to the sweet spots in the guitar over and over again to make songs, and you may never really open up, or more importantly, learn how to play with bands and kind of just riff and improvise, which is what really is at the heart of all jazz playing, is improvisation. The best jazz players can just get up on a stage and just go with the rhythm, with the melody, create rhythms and melodies unto themselves, and everybody kind of takes a turn within the jazz diagram and basically fills in their components accordingly. And the guitar players are no exception there. Play What You Hear Volume 2 is going to help you do all that and more, and I really mean that. Play What You Hear Volume 1 is excellent. I own it. I think it's great, but this really expands everything with Play What You Hear Volume 1. And by the way, you don't necessarily have to own Play What You Hear Volume 1 to really benefit from Volume 2. I personally believe you could just use Volume 2 and be okay, and the reason why is because the program's split up into 3 different sections, and each one is its own entity. And if you've played guitar at all, I mean even a little bit, you're going to really benefit from these 3 sections. And what are those sections? Glad you asked. Part 1 is melody, part 2 is harmony, and of course part 3 are performances. Now let's kind of break that down. With the melody section, it'll be dealing with single note soloing. That's pretty much exclusively all it is. And Chris basically talks about how to get a huge melodic vocabulary by using single notes over major chords, minor chords, dominant chords, minor 7th, flat 5th chords, all the basic staples of great jazz music. You're going to be able to just solo like crazy over those runs that you will commonly hear within jazz. And what's really nice is you can really embellish with those solos. And I think that's what's great, because he's going to show you any of the 4 parental chords I just mentioned, and really kind of show you patterns unto patterns unto patterns. It's incredible what he shows you with just that first section. In fact, if you just got this program for that section alone, you would benefit. I know I have. I was blown away. I didn't realize I could be that amazing with soloing, but thanks to Chris's program with Play What You Hear Volume 2, I can really get up there and play with the best of them with the jazz market out there that's there today. I feel that confident. And actually, I have. I've gone to bars. I've just, heard jazz players and just got up there and played. And I've done well. I've carried my own. Sometimes not that great, though, because I'm still learning very much jazz, because it is really kind of like the pinnacle of guitar playing. You can play jazz. You can play anything, literally. But in a sense, I feel like, every jazz player that's on stage that sounds amazing will still tell you that they don't know anything. So I guess maybe I fall in that department too. Part 2, harmony, deals with, of course, chord melodies, harmonies, because that's what harmony is comprised of, is chords. There's a lot of harmonic ideas that Chris brings up that I honestly never even thought of, which I thought is cool. For example, triadic harmony, 4-note chords, moving them step by steps. He shows you how to do those things in a whole new way. This is really kind of relating back to piano playing. Now, see, I'm also a piano player, so this part actually really made a lot of sense to me. And if you don't play piano, for example, I'm not saying you're going to have a difficult time. I mean, Chris is so amazing at teaching. I mean, he breaks things down so well with a lot of examples. It's hard not to know what he's talking about. But if you're a piano player, you're going to have a little extra edge here, in my opinion. You can learn inversions of chords through that, is what I'm trying to get at. When you play piano, you're playing different chords, but you learn inversions of those chords, so you can go up and down the piano keys very fluently. And guitar players, we have a stock grip that we're trying to do, and we kind of stay with that, and we have a hard time getting out of that in order to have fretboard mastery. But you can't limit yourself like that. When you're doing harmony, you have to really be able to just go in and out of different chord shapes, even that means inverting a chord that you're used to playing, but playing it a different way in order to get to another chord effectively without sounding like garbage. And I think that's great, because there's so many harmonic patterns and combinations that Chris goes over that you're going to be blown away. I mean, it's just unreal what this guy knows, and that's why I kind of even check this out. I mean, I like his other programs. He has a few other programs out there, but this one really opened up my playing where I'm at now. You know, I've been playing for 20 years, so I really felt like I really benefited more from this program than perhaps any other program he's ever put out that I've listened to. And I'm a big Chris Standring fan. I have them all his stuff, but this one just killed me. Part 3 of this whole program is performances, and that's what you're going to see more in like a practical setting. He's going to perform 6 standard jazz songs live to video. They're recorded in his studio, and every note's transcribed using musical notation and tab, of course. So you can actually print out the transcriptions of these live programs that he's going to perform, you know, with the songs, and you're going to be actually able to do exactly what he did in those live settings. And I think that's really cool, because just try to get through one of them, which is not easy. You're going to find out that if you can master at least one of those, you're going to be an expert. I mean, you're going to be able to be just blowing people away with what you know. So I mean, this is really the tip of the iceberg. Again, I mean, you know, in addition to everything I'm saying, you play along with tracks. There's examples. You can hear it. He gives you all of that. The course is so expansive, and I think it's really, really, really incredible overall, because it's just basically everything you need to play guitar and to master jazz guitar specifically, and do it in a way that you're gonna really feel confident if you're around a jazz legend and you think, hey, you know, I can hang with this guy. You probably won't be able to, but this will at least make you feel like you are, because you'll be able to carry on for decently well. But if you do this whole course, you'll probably be able to be a jazz legend yourself. No joke, no exaggeration, no hyperbole when I say that. It's really that good. So look, do yourself a favor. Don't listen to me. Check out this, you know, on your own. I always think it's great to have, you know, do your own due diligence and check things out and see what works and what doesn't. And you can do that right now by just clicking the link below this video, which if you do that, by the way, be eligible for a special bonus exclusive offer courtesy of yours truly. So again, just click the link below this video and it'll take you right there. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just go to trapix.net/play2. So once again, that's trapix.net, trapix.net/play, P-L-A-Y, and then the number 2. So again, trapix.net/play2, or again, click the link below this video, make it easy on yourself, okay? And if you do that, if you click the link, you might be eligible for a special offer. So, you know, why not? But anyways, check it out for yourself. I encourage all you players out there, especially those of you that want to learn jazz, to check out Play What You Hear Volume 2. It's essential for anyone out there that really wants to take a serious run at what it means to be a jazz player. I highly encourage you to do it. You will be blown away. I was, and I've been playing for 20 years. This guy just made me feel like I've been playing for 2 days. And now I feel a lot more better because I've completed the course, so I don't feel that way anymore, thankfully. But it's all because of Chris I don't feel that way. I just didn't know there was so much out there. And guess what? He really makes you understand the point that music is endless. Harmony is infinite, and you really, really can just delve in with this this program and learn that essentially, and that actually, believe it or not, will help your playing to know that there are no boundaries. You can just do anything. I love it. Check it out, and good luck to all you players out there. I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Take care, guys. Have a good one.